Guess how I'm feeling today. I want you guys to guess how I'm feeling. How am I feeling? Tell me. What do you think? How am I feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling tired, but that ain't stopping me. That ain't stopping me. I'm here. Hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, this is so weird. Look how much my tail moves. Ah! I turned my physics up to 65 today. Just because I was like, I wonder what would happen if I turned my physics up to 65. And it kind of looks crazy. It kind of looks crazy. I love it. Look how distracting my tail is. Anyways, hi. Happy Thursday. Kitty, what are you doing? No. No. You don't need a hammer. Look what you did. You're knocking shit over. Yeah, that's all you. You did that. That's the consequences of your actions. Happy, 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 happy. Hi, Michael Fap God. What's up, Michael Fap God? What's up? Am I yelling into your ear? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just realized I just like yelled at you. Are you okay? I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'll bring it down to a whisper. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It looks like you're one of those early 2000s e-girl posting on YouTube. Oh my god. You know, I might be one of those early 2000 e-girls. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Can't help it. I'm just so emo, chat. I'm so emo. When I was a young boy. Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Hi. Anyway. I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired. I woke up an hour earlier than usual. I've had two monsters today. Hi, my name is Boxy. I wanted to play more Half-Life today. I know I had BioShock on the schedule, but I'm so into Half-Life 2 right now. I'm so into Half-Life 2. I had so much fun yesterday, even though I was tired. I really want to play more Half-Life 2, so I hope you guys can forgive me for choosing to play Half-Life today. I love Half-Life. It's so much fun. Any monsters with sugar? No. I only drink the ultras, so... It's so much fun. I don't know if Magnum's here, but Magnum, I'm sorry. I know you like BioShock a lot. I'll go back to it. I'm not gonna abandon it like I abandoned some games. I promise you. I've played Sven co-op. It was a little difficult to set up a server for it though. The Aussie lemonade? That sounds like piss. Don't British... Oh my god, this is gonna be another stream where we complain about British people. Don't British people, like, see lemonade as, like, Sprite? Like, their idea of lemonade is literally just, like, Sprite. That's what they think lemonade is. Let me look it up. I'm gonna look up British Sprite. Or British lemonade. Yeah. British lemonade is typically a fizzy lemon lime soda similar to Sprite or 7-Up. Not the sweet, non-carbonated lemon juice common in the US. Americans call this version cloudy lemonade or lemon squash. What? I've never heard those terms before. While the British use lemonade for the sparkling version. Yeah, there's just everything wrong with British people. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think we can take it from here. I think we're done with the British people. I think we're done. I don't think we need them. You know, I mean, clearly Europe doesn't need them, so I don't think we need the British either. I love the Uno card game. You know how to play Uno, Gamebird? Gamebird, do you know how to play Go Fish? Gamebird, do you know how to play Monopoly? If I had a watch right now, I'd check it. You played Monopoly on your Nintendo Switch? Okay, alright, we're wrapping this up. Alright, you know... Gamebird, have you ever played Monopoly Go? God, I wish I was sponsored right now. That would be such a great segue into a sponsorship. My typing speed is 20 words per minute. I'm sorry. I actually checked my words per minute last night on my phone. I was like curious because my words per minute on my computer is 117. I was curious what it was on my phone. I think it was like 74 or something on my phone. I do kind of like miss letters a lot on my phone though. Even though I have small hands, it's like really easy to miss the letters. I think it was like 74 words per minute with an 88% accuracy. I do too, dude. But then I've learned to like really appreciate the AI of phone keyboards. It's actually kind of unique, or like kind of like really interesting. The way it has like predictive like coding, you know? I don't know, I think it's pretty interesting. I peck at my phone with one finger? How? I use my thumbs. I guess, I mean, you probably have big thumbs, so it might make it hard. So my typing style is very interesting, right? I have 117 words per minute. Back when I was still in school, this is I was probably like the last like era of children to have a computer lab. So we would do the like the typing courses. I forget what they're called. It's like a game. I really forget the name of it. There's like a typing game that we would play. And so I would always like not use home row. I don't use home row. If a teacher came and hovered behind me, they would try to force me to use home row and would get after me. I never got the whole home row thing. It was not. I was a fast typer as a kid, and it was like only slowing me down. So I was like, you know, if the teacher was not looking, I avoided using home row, right? So I don't use home row at all. And I have a 117 words per minute, which I think is a pretty good words per minute. When I type, if I'm putting my fingers down on my keyboard, I put it in the gaming position. So my hands naturally rest on WASD and then the shift or control key and the spacebar, right? So if I'm typing words, I don't go for the home row, I go for the word. So if I'm choosing the word, let's say, hold on, let's pick a word that has a bunch of different letters. Let's pick the word tulip. All right. I'm picking the word tulip. My fingers, when I'm resting my hand, I'm resting my hand on the letters, excluding the letters that aren't in the word tulip. I'm resting my hands on T, U, L, and I, and then I'd reach for P after I hit those letters. So I would type, you know, like, here, I'll put in the spacebar. Like tulip. There you go, tulip. I hover over those letters and then I input them really fast. And then I create the word tulip, right? And then I'll go for the next word. You know, like tulips are pretty. I'll do that. I'll move my hands around the keyboard depending on the word and effective way of typing. Especially since I have small hands. As you know, I'm a very small individual. So I can't, like, reach for letters. So I just predict the words. But that also does come with one downfall. There's one negative of the way I type, and the negative is I type faster than my brain can think. Which is weird. It's not faster than my brain can think, it's faster than my brain can think of how to spell the word. Like, I can think of a sentence, but spelling the words in the sentence comes after. So I often have issues where I type the wrong word. Like, I'll type the start of one word and then end up finishing it with the wrong, like, letters. Like, today I sent a message and I think I typed the word could instead of good, for example. Then last night I had an example. I forget what it was. I can't remember. I was talking about it in general chat. Oh yeah, I think problem. Yeah, so I typed probably instead of problem. Or then I'll have issues with, you know, there, and there, or, you know, the different types of theirs or the different types of yours. I know which one's which, you know, like, it's not that I don't know which proper version of the word to use. I just typed the wrong one too fast and then I have to go back and edit it. Miss words like A when typing sometimes? Interesting. I don't really miss words. I just, I mistype them as other words. Something is going on. I think my internet's being funky. Oh, my internet is being funky! Oh my god, I just dropped frames! So, okay, you see my model is losing tracking? Yeah, I'm having some internet issues. I'm seeing the drop frames on OBS as well. That's not good. Can wind cause bad internet? Is that a thing? Sorry if I sound stupid. We're having extremely windy conditions today. Like, extremely windy. Hopefully that's not like too bad of a problem, but I did notice it's happened a couple times where my model loses tracking. The model losing tracking, so the way that my model is set up, if you don't know how VTubing tracking is, it's different depending on the person and depending on what they're using for tracking. For me, I'm using my iPad for tracking. So I have my iPad set up with a program called iFacial Mocap. Some people use VTube Studio. I use iFacial Mocap. So I use iFacial Mocap, and it sends data over the internet to vBridger on my computer, which sends data to VTube Studio. vBridger is like a add-on that allows me to do more funky things with my like expressions, like what they call like iPhone ARKit like expressions. So allows me to move my mouth back and forth like this, which is not in base VTube Studio, or like, this is called mouth shrug. So that's not a thing that's in base VTube Studio. With base VTube Studio, you have things like, you see the mouths where it's just like, it's got like 3 different modes. It's got and then like it can like switch between smile, frown, open and close, and then like an in-between like O. That's like the max that you can do without something like vBridger. So when you see my model freeze up and stop moving, that's me kind of losing connection over the internet between my iPad and my computer. So that's how you know I'm kind of having some internet issues. I believe you can do tracking wired. I believe. I just don't know how it works. I've never done it before. I've always done it over the internet. Yeah, sometimes the syncing will get weird if the internet's being funky. It creates a delay. I try my best to make sure there's no delay, but if I'm having internet issues, then that's kind of unavoidable. Yeah, on OBS it tells me my bitrate, my connection, and then if I am losing internet, it'll tell me dropped frames. So my dropped frames amount is 0.4% or 578 frames. So that means I had a hiccup or 2. But right now it's stable. So that's a good thing. As long as it stays stable, then there's really no issue. It could just be like a hiccup or something. VTubing technology is pretty cool. I notice a lot of people don't exactly fully understand VTubing technology as a viewer. When there's like this whole like Iron Mouse drama, I saw some misinterpretations of how VTubing technology works, especially live 2D. People think that my live 2D tracking, well, like not mine specifically, but VTubers live 2D tracking, that we need like full body tracking, like VR stuff to do this. Like, no, I don't have anything strapped to my body at all. For live 2D, like it's not like VR chat. I get that. I get TikTok comments a lot. I don't do TikToks anymore, really. I don't have time to do that. But when I did, I'd get TikTok comments about like, where'd you get your VR chat model from? Where'd you get like your VR model? Like everyone keeps confusing VR with VTubing technology. Even when VTubing is 3D, It's not VR chat, usually. Like, when you see a VTuber concert, that's not VR chat. Like, that's not virtual reality. Virtual reality is a completely different thing. It's mocap suits, and usually it's a environment created in Unity. It does not mean it's created in VR chat. VR chat is not the only exclusive anime 3D software. Usually in the fucking, like, concerts and stuff, there's no VR headset involved. At most, like, it's usually a mocap suit, and then they'll have some form of setup for, usually with an iPhone for facial tracking. There's, like, no virtual environment that the VTuber is usually looking into, or in a lot of cases, with VTuber concerts, they are not done by the VTubers themselves. As for, like, the motion, usually they'll hire, you know, like, someone from China probably, to do professional, like, choreography and stuff. So when you see, like, Iron Mouse, and I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. But I'm pretty sure, like, with Iron Mouse, you know, they hire someone for the motion capture choreography because, you know, she can't. She's sick, you know? And then she records the vocals and stuff. And everything is set up. And VTuber concerts aren't live. I don't think people realize that. 9 times out of 10, VTuber concerts are not live. I'm sorry if I'm breaking immersion by saying that. I'm sorry. You're watching pre-recorded content. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel bad breaking the immersion, but it's usually pre-recorded content. Because it's not easy. It's not... Doing all of that and doing it live is not simple. It's not cheap. It's not realistic. And then when you do try to do it live, which I'm pretty sure I recall I don't remember which company it was. They did try to do something that was live. And it had a billion issues. It had a billion fucking issues. It's just not plausible. It's not plausible. I can't believe you would say something that gets you put on the naughty list this close to Christmas. So yeah, a lot of people think that, like, live 2D is, like, the same, and, like, we need, like, all sorts of crazy tracking to do what we do. VTuber models, like, live 2D, it only tracks the face. The face is the only thing that's being tracked, unless you have hand tracking, which is kind of new. Usually, it's, people aren't using hand tracking because it's just not worth getting rigged. It's so wonky. But it's only tracking my head. It's not tracking my neck. It's not tracking my upper body. Everything is controlled by my head. Like, my body moving, that's controlled by my head. It's not controlled by where my shoulders are positioned, where my neck's positioned, where's my body's positioned. It's entirely where my head's positioned. Even the hips, yeah, the hips are controlled by my head. So that's why if you're a VTuber, and this is why I always get my grandma. My grandma wants so badly to come over and see what I do when I'm working. She wants to see me work. And I love her, but I can't do it live. I would never be able to do it live because in order to, like, VTube, you have to be stupidly expressive. Like, you have to make faces that are so strange and awkward if you were looking at another person. Like, if you had another person in the room, I would look crazy to them because I have my head, like, my neck is usually sore after a stream because I'm, like, doing all sorts of shit with my neck, and, like, my cheeks are sore because I'm, like, opening my mouth, like, wide and, like, trying to make all these funny little faces to, like, fully, like, show off my expression and get the most out of my rigging. I'll show you what it's like if I stop puppeting my model, alright? This is hard to do. I have to, like, not look at my model when I do it. Okay. So this is what it looks like when I don't puppet my model at all. And I just sit still. Like if I were normally sitting at my computer, like say I'm in Discord playing games with friends, this is like how I would be sitting, you know, talking and chatting with everybody. Like this is all you would get. And I mean, when you look at that, if you were watching this as a viewer, this is kind of boring, right? Like there's nothing going on. It's really just I'm sitting still talking, and this is why I think one of the most important pieces of advice to a new VTuber is to puppet your model. Feels normal to me. I mean, my model also has bouncy rigging. Thank you, Crumb. So, I mean, I do kind of move a little bit, and I have an expressive mouth. But if you have a lot of people don't have V-Bridger still. They have a mouth that just moves up and down. So if I was just like going, I have to talk weird in order to make my model do that. So if I was only talking like this and not doing anything to puppet my model, this is all I got. It's really weird talking like this, but it's the only way to make my mouth only stay up and down. Yeah. So anyways, this is... Now I'm back to puppeting my model. Yeah. Isn't it interesting though? I love technology. I love the whole technology of VTubing because there's so many cool things that people don't really realize is going on. And I think it's really cool that you guys don't realize it's going on because it's like my daily life, you know? Teaching people things that are like completely normal to me is super cool. It's like, I had no idea that people don't know some of this stuff. And I guess, you know, people just don't. Because they don't live it. I live it every single day. So it's pretty interesting. Before I was a VTuber, I was highly invested in virtual reality and the progression virtual reality was making. I haven't had a lot of time to keep up to date with all the new tracking and everything now, but that's where my like fascination with all the technology and of VTubing comes from. If it weren't for virtual reality, I don't think I would have been so interested into VTubing. But I am very interested, and then it's made me interested more in VTubing, and it's made me realize like VTubing is not... Before, you could probably associate it a little bit more heavily with virtual reality, but it's not virtual reality anymore. I think it's its own separate and different kind of technology. And so when I see the misunderstanding that like VTubers are VR, it's not the same thing. You know, a person in a VR chat model is not the same as like a traditional VTubing. Like, yes, you can VTube as a VR chatter. Like, you could be a VR chat VTuber, but the technology of like general VTubing is not the same as virtual reality. For example, a lot of people have been getting into 3D VTubing, and they aren't using VR chat. And that's still like, people still associate that with VR, but there's no VR headset or VR like tracking exactly involved. It's motion capture. It's motion capture and facial capture. So I think it's like one thing I want to try to teach people, at least. If I could teach anyone anything from this rant, is teach people, you know, the word mocap. You know, mocap is not the same as virtual reality. You can use mocap in virtual reality, but mocap's been around for a very long time. Mocap's been around since before, like, you know, like VR headsets and stuff. Mocap is used in, you know, movies and all sorts of animations and stuff. And we don't consider that VR, right? You know, when you see, let's say, Jacob in his wolf form in Twilight, you know, you don't look at that and say, hey, that was made with virtual reality. You say, hey, that was made with mocap. Right? So I don't know, it's cool. It's cool teaching people the whole like technology thing. VR tracking can basically be referred to as a very cheap bastardized version of real mocap. Yeah, pretty much. Now, The one thing that does kind of annoy me, and I know nothing normies say should bother me, but the little nerd in me gets annoyed, and makes me go actually, is every time I see criticism, like downplaying smaller VTubers. You know, like every time we see like a big concert where like or like a really interesting VTubing video that showcases a VTuber who is 3D doing all sorts of shit, like doing like 3D environment stuff where they're like jumping off the walls and playing with props and doing all this super fucking cool thing, and they're like, well, why don't more VTubers do this? I would like VTubers if they did this. And it's just like, the thing is, the average normal size smaller VTuber cannot. The reason why someone like, say, like someone who is like similar in size to Iron Mouse or somebody could, is because they can afford it. It's because they can afford it. Mocap suits. I know things have changed a little bit recently, but to my knowledge, mocap suits, they cost thousands of dollars, and then, this is the shitty part, and then they charge hundreds to thousands for a prescription to allow you to use it. Or a subscription. Not prescription, a subscription. You have to pay for a subscription on your already like multi-$1,000 piece of gear. Yes. So that is why mocap is like not really highly invested in by like the average Joe VTuber. And even though, like, exactly, like when you talk about company resources that allow them to do this 3D stuff, even then, right? These companies, it's expensive for them too. So when they're doing it, you don't usually see them giving their talents like mocap suits, right? You don't see them just like giving them out and like them using them on the free time. What they're usually doing is they're renting out, one, a studio, and two, renting out the gear. So that's why when they're hosting, big events, they can do the whole mocap setup. And then when they're doing, smaller live streamed events, things that like aren't ticketed or anything, they'll do at home, like homebrew stuff, like with like VR trackers and, like just live 2D models and just like the scuffed stuff, because it's too expensive for the average person to just own that. At least, like, especially, like, I mean, like, you can see indie VTubers who own that stuff. It's easier for, like, one person who has a lot of money to own that stuff, but for a company to just, like, be able to supply their talents with, like, crazy mocap gear 24/7, that's just not plausible. At most, they're probably gonna give their talents, like, some VR trackers to do that kind of stuff at home. And then they have to rent out a studio and rent out the gear, because that's just asking for a lot. That's why it's also easier for people to pay a choreographer. So like, even if it looks cool and it looks more soul, like with a V, it looks more like personable to see a VTuber do their own tracking for their concert and stuff, and they have the capability to, like, physically to do that. They might not, and they might just hire, someone to do the choreography and stuff, because it is too expensive to own the gear. So it's easier to hire someone who has the gear and does it as a full-time job for others to do, like, the choreography and things for them. It's just, like, where we are in technology right now, it's just, like, it's too expensive. Hello, Master Abaddon. Thank you for the bits. Sorry, I couldn't say thank you right away. I was in the middle of my little tangent. But yeah, it's just way too expensive. So yeah, like, don't be hard on even companies. Don't be hard on even companies for having, you know, having scuff in their homebrew versions of like 3D events and stuff. Because I don't blame them for not wanting to spend a predatory amount of money on mocap suits for their talents. Now, we do have people who are creating really cool, really good-looking homebrew 3D, like, environments. Thanks to, like, particularly Warudo. Because one of the very first environments I tried doing, back when I debuted as Yuri, one of the first things I was doing back in my CyberLive days, before, you know, I had my 3D debut, I settled on a program. It was not VRChat, but it was kind of like VRChat. Forget the name of it. But it was not VRChat, and it was like not Unity. But before then, I did set up a Unity environment. I learned how to use Unity and code a entire like thing. And I've on my old PC, I've got the actual file. I can launch the program. I created basically a Unity program for a virtual environment. It was like really weird setup. It was really hard to get working, and it's really hard to calibrate. And I was like, I don't know how people do this like all the time. Like, this is hard. It was like MMD, no, like it was a custom Unity environment with tracking and everything set up. It had face tracking, and it had full body tracking, and it had the capability of me interacting with different props by putting a tracker on the prop and then corresponding that with the tracker in real life. So I did set that whole thing up. I didn't end up using it. I think I originally set it up for another talent, because we were doing like in order, like spacing out like different 3D debuts. The 3D debuts weren't all at once. So I think I set it up originally for another talent and then set it up for myself. We ended up not using it because it's complex. Like, it is some work. It is some work to set up, even like getting it set up for the other talent on their end. Like, it's difficult. So we settled on this like weird 3D program. But like, if we had Warudo back then, like, Warudo is a fucking game changer of a program. I love Warudo, and I love the Warudo devs. It is so cool. If you ever get the chance to like check out Warudo on your own, like, it'd be just cool just to go behind the scenes and see what it looks like, because it's really cool what you can do with Warudo. You basically can like code all sorts of stuff to happen. It has a built-in like coding system to like set up all sorts of like actions and stuff. I don't know. It's really hard to explain because I'm not super like, you know, like tech literate like word wise. But I like coding all my like different toggles and everything, and coding myself so my 3D model, like my 3D chibi model, can wiggle her ears and stuff. Like, that's so cool. It's really cool. Check out Warudo. Or even just like go check out Warudo tutorials on YouTube. If you don't want to get the actual app, you can check out Warudo tutorials on how they set certain things up. It's super cool. It's really cool. And I remember, it's been a while since they released the update. It's probably like a year ago that they released it, but I thought it was so innovative. They released like an update that added like all sorts of physics like built in, so you don't have to code them yourselves, to mimic live 2D motions, like the way live 2D we have like kind of inverted motions with like when our head turns to the left, the body turns opposite directions and whatnot. You know, they call those pendulum physics and stuff. And they added the in like base, so you can just add it to your model. And I thought that was so cool. And then I set up my model so that my arms would splay when I leaned forward. And I don't know, like it mimics the whole live 2D look, and it was really cool. I don't know. I nerd out over this stuff. VTubing is my passion, so it's cool. I love VTubing technology. I really do. Yeah, people seriously expect small or any agency to spend $30,000 on mocaps because they just don't know how expensive it is. They don't know. The average person just does not know. Like, maybe you guys would because, like, you guys are avid VTuber fans. But, like, the average person looking in at VTubing and they see this crazy shit being done, like, by people who have, you know, solid money to do the kind of stuff that they do are like, why don't other VTubers do this? I would like VTubers if they could do this. They could just they would if they could. A lot of VTubers would if they could. It's just way too expensive. It's way too expensive. I hate seeing that video of the VTuber. It's like a male VTuber and he's like singing at a concert. And they like make fun of how the VTuber moves because it's a live 2D model. And it's just like, dude, it's a fucking it's like a, I think like a $20 entry fee convention and a free, the singing person itself was a free performance in a compilation of performances that were all free to watch. Like, the dude was just doing a song cover and put his model on the screen. That's like not crazy of a thing. Like, it's like not like crazy like low quality. It's like normal expected quality for a tiny convention that's like cheap to get into. I don't even think it was $20. I think it was like $7 or something. It was like cheaper. Like, you can shit on it all you want, but like, it's like, what the fuck did you really expect? I think he was a very good singer, and I think that was a good display of his talent, and he was doing what he was capable of doing within his budget and within his ability. I don't understand just like completely putting people down for stuff like that. I don't know. And my issue was not that normies had an issue with it. Like, normies can say whatever the fuck they want about VTubing. I don't give a shit about normies' opinions. My problem was that there was a bunch of, like, VTubers and stuff hopping on that bandwagon. Like, you know what you're capable of. You know, like, how much money you have and how much ability you have. Bro was taking an opportunity. Bro was doing more than a lot of indie VTubers do. And going to a convention and taking the opportunity to put himself out there. Which is huge on its own. I think people also forget, like, a lot of us, like, we're Twitch streamers or YouTube streamers. We're streamers. We're not like, we can pretend to be idols all we want. Some of us are idols, but like, that's very few. Like, you know, like, you got Phoebe. Phoebe's a freaking awesome idol. But like, that Phoebe's like not the average VTuber, right? We're not celebrities. We are not in Hollywood. We are not like, we don't have, a lot of us don't have a manager. A lot of us don't have company backing. A lot of us are literally average Joes making content. I think VTubing is a little weird sometimes, where we forget, like if you took a regular streamer, like a flesh streamer, I hate that term, I use it ironically. If we took a flesh streamer of my size, they would be seen as just a really average person. But some people will see me as the fucking messiah. Like, my biggest issue is like, oh, there goes my tracking. Like, I'll be like in VC, and if someone, like, new person comes in and they're like, oh my god, Kiba clip, oh my god, Kiba streamed today, oh my god, look at Kiba playing this game, like, while I'm like just sitting in front of them. It's just like, it's a little weird. I'm not some big personality. Like, please. I am not some big personality. But I do notice, like, people get treated like they are bigger than they really are in VTubing. I don't know. I found it a little bit strange. A little bit strange. It's like not necessarily, like, it's not like necessarily a good or bad thing, but it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. It becomes a problem, I think. It's not usually a problem, but I think it becomes a problem because it creates expectations for small creators that are unnecessary. It feels like it's hard to be a VTuber as a hobby. Often VTubing gets treated like you have to be into VTubing as a job, as a career, and you have to be into VTubing to grow the biggest. That's what, like, a lot of people give me shit for. I didn't I cared before. I don't care now. I've learned to not care. People used to give me shit because I was not trying to, like, be the biggest. I was, you know, Kiba, you're hurting your brand. You know, Kiba, you're rebranding from a bunny to a wolf. You're hurting your brand. You're hurting your potential. You could grow to be, you could be a 4 view Kiba. Kiba, you could be a 4 view if you did this and this. If you just didn't shoot yourself in the foot. And I'm like, I'm not trying to do I'm not trying to, like, shoot myself in the foot, or, like, I'm not trying to do a certain thing. I'm just trying to go the way I want to go. You know, like, doing whatever I feel like I want to do. If I feel like doing something, if tomorrow I wanted to be a horse VTuber, I'm gonna fucking be a horse VTuber. I happen to be very comfortable where I am right now. I like being Kiba. I love me. Like, I love my branding, and I'm obsessed with it, right? But if for some reason I suddenly, and I don't think this is gonna happen because I love Kiba, I hate having to reiterate that, but if I suddenly felt like I wasn't myself anymore as Kiba, I will do something about it. Like, full disclosure, I will do something about it. Even if it hurt my brand. Even if it made me become a fucking 2 view. If it made me become a 1 view. I would do it. If it made me happy. It's a crazy concept in VTubing that, like, no one would blink an eye if you were a regular streamer. But since I'm a VTuber, there's, like, this expectation of me that I need to become the best. That I need to become a fucking 4 view. That I need to be, like, having all the brand sponsor deals. That I need to be, like, the fucking absolute best. And, like, I don't fucking care. I don't care. Hi, Master Pets. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Hello, hello. It's like, I don't care. I want to do whatever makes me happy, and I love streaming. I love streaming as my job. That's, like, my favorite thing in the world. But if I'm doing things that don't make me happy, then I don't want to stream. When I was so I used to be a fucking number loser. I can't say that on stream, but I'll say it in Discord. I used to be a number loser. I used to obsess over numbers because I had it ingrained in my head. I was told you need to care about numbers. You need to care about how you conduct yourself. You need to care about your brand image. You need to care. You need to care. You need to care. It ingrained in my head so badly. I was literally becoming mentally ill over VTubing. Why should I be becoming mentally ill over being an anime girl on the internet? I am very fortunate to be able to make a living off of playing games and talking online. Why should I be getting depressed over this? You know? It was probably not until the last 2 years that I learned that I can just be myself, and people will either, if they like who I am, they'll stay, and if they don't like who I am, they'll leave, and that's a good thing. People always tend to, like, associate people, like, not watching you or leaving your community or, like, going, like, you know, getting filtered as a bad thing. Like, you should try to, like, appeal to every single audience as possible to make that number go up, to make those profits go up. And then you just end up depressed. You just end up depressed because you aren't being yourself. You're being a fucking hollow fucking body of who you are and doing whatever fucking gets you the most profit. And then, of course, no wonder you're fucking depressed. You aren't being yourself. This isn't like a job where you can just, like, go to work, shut your brain off, and then come home and get to be yourself. Like, when you're a content creator, you are being yourself. Like this is, like, this impacts who you are at the end of the day when you turn off the stream. When you come home for work, like, you could be a completely different person. It's not gonna fucking matter as much. But when you're a content creator, who you are is, like, just you. It's like who you are after the stream ends, right? So who I want to be is the happiest version of myself. I want to be me. I want to be happy. If I'm trying to be someone I'm not in order to make that number go up, then I'm not going to be happy when the stream goes off. Right? Don't sell out. Yeah, don't sell out. You're going to be depressed. Who cares what the chat thinks when you sell out, right? Who cares what the chat thinks? You're going to be depressed yourself. You're going to be fucking miserable when you sell out. And then you're going to be like a certain certain music artist and quit because of the haters, because you've been such a sellout for so long. Just be you. Just be you. If one day I stop making money from VTubing, I'm gonna get a job and then just keep streaming. Keep streaming when I can. I love streaming. Streaming is fun for me. But I'm not gonna fucking, like, exploit myself or, like, ruin my mental health ever again to try and keep it stable. Maybe I'm, like, naive and, like, I probably sound like to more experienced streamers, like, you know, you're not gonna make any fucking money. You're not gonna be able to climb up there. But, like, it's like, I don't care. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not like built to be a fucking celebrity. I just want to stream because it's fun. I like gaming. That's why I don't do, like, crazy streams. If you noticed, I don't do, like, event stuff. I don't do, like, weird challenges and, like, presentation streams and, like, weird creative stuff that some VTubers do. I don't do it because, I'm sorry, I don't have fun doing that. You know what I have fun doing? Yapping and playing games. Those are the two types of content I produce. I don't want to fucking be up there performing in concerts, doing idol shit, because I love idols. I don't like doing idol shit. I don't want to be singing and dancing on a stage. So I don't make singing and dancing on a stage content. I play video games because I like playing video games. I like playing Half-Life. Like, that's I would rather play Half-Life than perform in a concert. You know? That's also kind of why I haven't made it a huge priority to go to conventions. Conventions, the only reason why I have been doing conventions at all since I became an indie is I do it for the community because they want it, you know? I do it for you guys. But to me, oftentimes, as much as I'm happy to see you guys at conventions, it feels like I am having a handshake event. You know, like idols, they have, like, handshake events, right? it feels like I'm doing some celebrity shit. And I don't want to feel like I'm doing some celebrity shit. I want to be treated like a person. You know? And I know that's kind of like, there is some unrealisticness of saying I want to be treated as like a person as I stream to 100 people in my chat. But like, if I can, I would like to ground myself and humble myself as much as possible, because I don't like that kind of perception. I don't know. It does feel performative. It makes me feel like I can't be real. It makes me feel like I have to put on some sort of face and cleanse my image in some sort of way and be like brand safe and worry about like how I conduct myself. I don't like doing that. I don't, and it's not like there's anything, like I'm not like saying like people who are like that are like bad or anything. It's like, it's not bad. It's just not me. I want to be me, you know? I've always been some sort of like, I will not conform kind of person. I will not conform to what society wants me to be. Maybe that's why I'm that's why I'm like alternative. But that's just how I am. I don't know. VTubing society wants me to be some sort of way. I will not conform. But there is a downfall to that. There is a downfall to that, to the way I am, and I'm okay with the downfall I have. The downfall I have, because I want to be more real, is my actions are more human. So, you know, when I make mistakes, my mistakes are loud. When I make like, you know, if I say something that's a little like controversial or something, it's a lot more loud because I'm just being brutally honest. Even if I'm wrong, like if I'm wrong, it's a bit more loud because I'm not like PR brained, right? Let's be real. My PR sense is fucking terrible, but that's just because I don't think like a celebrity. I think like a person. The only reason I've ever gotten better at PR is because it's just I've gotten better as a person, you know? I've gotten like you know, like it's like, what's the term? I've had a lot of cause and effect, like actions then consequence. It's like trial and error. That's the word I'm looking for. I've had a lot of trial and error. You know, some things you know, like I say, have like a positive reaction. Some things I have a negative reaction. It's literally just a matter of like, it's less of like I became PR trained. It's more of like, oh, I just learned, you know? Yeah, being capable of learning is I try to learn. Sometimes I take a few steps forward, and sometimes I take a few steps back. But you know, we're human, right? I ain't perfect. I ain't a saint. I've done some bad shit in my life, but I try to do better. Oh, let me tell you about my teenage years. Let me tell you about the mistakes I've made online in my teenage years. Oh, you guys would think I'm like, you guys, or maybe not you guys, but some people would think I'm the most evil person alive for shit I've done online as a teenager. Remember, I was a leafy kid. I was a Leafy kid. So I think you can only imagine how many slurs I've said when I was a child that I regretted. Yeah, Leafy is here, yeah. Yeah. What matters in life is when you make mistakes, you just learn from them. You just keep going. You're gonna fuck up at some point in your life and do something shitty or do something you regret. It happened. What are you supposed to do? The only thing you can do is keep moving forward and take it as a lesson. At least you haven't said any slurs on stream. Oh, I have. But I can say that one. I can say that one. I'm allowed to say that one. Anyways, I'm gonna go pee, and then we're gonna play Half-Life. I really need pee. I just drank a whole fucking monster. BRB. I just had a thought. It made me kind of sad. You know what's exactly a week from now? Christmas. And I'm a little sad. It's the one thing I'm sad about, because the only thing I'm sad about having to move early was this year I didn't get to put up a Christmas tree. I was so excited to have my own Christmas tree in my own place for the very first time. And I'm not going to be able to have one until next year. It's really sad. The only Christmas decorations I have are these little Christmas deer. That's all. I can still put one. Yeah, I know, but I don't have a Christmas tree. I was gonna get a Christmas tree, but there's no reason for me to get a Christmas tree if I'm gonna be moving, you know, hundreds of miles away. So I didn't get a tree. I am gonna get I'd probably get a fake tree so I can reuse it. But yeah, next year for sure. Since let's see, my lease is 15 months. Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna have until spring to take it all down. So I'm gonna go all out for Christmas this next year. 2026 Christmas. I'm gonna show you guys everything. It's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna have like the whole like theming I want to do for my next place is I want to do like dark academia. So I want to have like a dark academia Christmas. I think that'd be so pretty. I love like themed Christmases. Dark academia, like it's here. Let me show you. Is there a dark academia Christmas I can show? Ooh, that's a pretty good example. Here, let me just show you examples like this. I would love this. I did not grow up with real Christmas trees. We always had plastic Christmas trees. When I was a kid, we used to go all out for Christmas, and then like going through my teens and stuff, like we lessened the amount that we went out for, like we went all out for Christmas decorating. But when I was a kid, we had a Christmas tree in almost every room. We had a Christmas tree in the living room, and then in my childhood home, we had like a little like sitting room. We had a Christmas tree there, and then we had these mini Christmas trees in my bedroom and my brother's bedroom. And then we had a little tiny Christmas tree in the kitchen. My mom used to go all out. Back when my parents could still afford it. You know? Here, let me show you dark academia when it's not Christmas related so you can make the connection a little bit more. Let's see what's the best example. Let's do a living room. Or something. I guess something like this. There's better examples, but that's just what I can find on Google at the moment. Oh, wow. Like this. That's kind of what I want to go with. I think this year for Christmas, I think usually we used to do like a Christmas for both sides of my parents' family. But I think we're only doing something for like my dad's side of the family. And then I think we're doing something for Christmas Eve and then Christmas... Oh, for Christmas Eve. I believe Christmas Eve we're going to... I recall correctly. We're gonna go to a Christmas Eve service at the church. And then we're gonna have Christmas Eve lunch/dinner. And then we are going to have midnight mass. Do you guys do midnight mass? Any Christians in my chat? Does anyone else here do midnight mass? It's literally what it sounds like, except sometimes they do it in recent times since COVID. They do it at like 8 p.m. and it's not midnight. And then I think we'll have Christmas Day mass. My family's Protestant, so we just get drunk. It's pretty nice, honestly. I like midnight mass, probably because I'm a night owl, so... They don't do midnight mass at your church? I see. Yeah, it's a Catholic thing. My family is super Catholic. On both sides of my family. We have, for our traditions, our Christmas traditions, it's mostly like, we have a Christmas tradition where, on Christmas Eve, we open one present, but that present is always every year, pajamas. My parents give us, me and my brother, Christmas pajamas. And, well, also them too, they also get Christmas pajamas. But we all get Christmas pajamas. And then the tradition is on Christmas Day, we wear the pajamas that we got on Christmas Eve. Yeah, they're matching. Usually. Usually they're matching. Some years my mom hasn't been able to get us matching ones, but usually they're matching. Yeah, that's the Christmas tradition. I'm trying to think if we had any other traditions growing up. It's hard to uphold traditions nowadays. Like in the last like 8 years or so, like we haven't like afforded too much for Christmas. And then my brother's been moved away. So like things are a little scattered during Christmas time now. And also like you know, like my grandparents, you know, like getting old, like now on my mom's side, my grandparents are like all in nursing homes or like passed away, and those used to be Christmas hosts. So like now they want to like do things like 2 hours away at my aunt's house, and I don't like going to like to my aunt's house for like celebrations and stuff. It's like our family's getting all spread out now and old, and we need to start new traditions and stuff. But when I was young, Christmas used to be like big and flashy. And like, especially at my grandparents', like we'd have tons of gifts and stuff. I don't know. Oh, this is a Christmas tradition we do every year. We play, what's the name of the game? Basically, it's a big plastic ball. It's a saran wrap ball. And, my grandparents usually make it every year, or my dad's brothers would make it. And it's just like you wrap a ball with like random like snacks or money or like little tiny presents or like basically stocking stuffer stuff. The best part is the money. And you just wrap it into a big ball. Let me see if I can find an example. And then you all sit in a circle and you pass the ball. You get like 10 seconds to like try to rip as much of the saran wrap off the ball and get what's ever inside. Here. So, yeah, saran wrap ball game. Here we go. Here's a picture. it's a fun little Christmas tradition. Yeah. So yeah, you just pass that around in a circle and you try to take as much of the saran wrap off, and whatever comes out, you get it. The goal is, you're not really allowed to dig with your nails or anything. You're just supposed to like find the edge and then peel it off. I don't know. It's really fun. And we've started to make it a new tradition that like we have this, but the new tradition the last few years is we try to get every family to bring some sort of Christmas game. So last year me and my mom put together like this game where it's like you got a bunch of cups, and inside the cups is a number that corresponds with a Christmas present, like a random little Christmas present. And we did Christmas trivia. So you would punch one of the cups in, pull out the question, and answer it. If you answer correctly, you get the present. I don't know, it was fun. It was really fun. I really liked the idea. So some of the presents are like fun stuff, and some of the presents are like gag gifts. So like you open the present and it's like a roll of toilet paper or something. It's really fun. That's like another like fun Christmas tradition that it's less of a tradition because it doesn't happen every year, but it's like what's it called? White elephant? Is that what it's called? That one's commonly known. Yeah, white elephant. We would do white elephant. The rules of white elephant. Determine your starting order by rolling 2 or more 6-sided die. If there are ties, keep rolling until order is clear. The first player rolls 1 6-sided die and consults the following table. 1, steal a gift if you don't already have one, or swap a gift if you already have one, wrapped or unwrapped. Everyone with a gift hands it to the left. Everyone with a gift hands it to the right. Unwrap your gift, unwrap your gift. You can choose to keep your gift. It is now safe from stealing, swapping, or moving around the circle. The next player rolls, and so on. Once all the gifts are open and everyone has a turn, anyone who hasn't chosen to keep their gift has one final chance to roll. It's fun. It starts fights. The thing is with White Elephant, you should have a bunch of like cheap presents, but you should always have like one like really sought after present if you want drama. The drama's fun. What are these Mario Party Christmas games, bro? They're fun! Christmas games are my favorite part of Christmas. Also we can't do this with my mom's family. My mom's family is very, very, say-so kind of Christian, right? You know? My dad's family, we can do it. We play Cards Against Humanity every Christmas. Although, the last few Christmases, it's been kind of annoying because, some people have started to, get a little offended, with the changing of politics at the dinner table. So, like, Cards Against Humanity has been a little less fun in recent times. Yeah. It sucks though, because I used to not have like a family that would be like divided over politics, like growing up. But as certain members of the family move away and opinions change, it's gotten weird. It's gotten a little weird. Christmas has gotten a little bit more awkward. I like to keep politics out of Christmas. That's like not what Christmas is about. Christmas is about Good times with family, and if you're Christian, obviously it's about Jesus. So I don't understand why we need to bring politics into a Christmas day. I just don't get it. Stupid stuff. Stupid stuff. Let's just have fun with family, you know? That's what I want. That's why I get so, like, irritated about it. Like, can we keep the vibes happy? Oh, I guess that was one fun thing we did do, though. Last year, one of the Christmas games we did, we had a cookie decorating contest. I think I showed you guys my cookies last year. I made, like, a horror... It was almost like a Lord Majora looking, like, cookie. And then I made a Hello Kitty cookie. Yeah, I wanted it to be like night and day. It was really funny. My dad's side of the family, they're pretty nerdy kind of people. Like my uncles are kind of chill. Like they're like gamers and stuff. So that's fun being able to talk, you know, video games with my uncles. Anyways, Half-Life. Let me open that game. We've been yapping a lot today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I like to yap so much. We do more yapping than we do playing games. I'm just glad that you guys give me so much to talk about. I'm usually not even this chatty, like, off stream. Like, you guys just get me chatty. Appreciate it. I'm a very family-oriented kind of person, I think. Which is why I hate that there's, like... And since becoming an adult, there's, like... family drama nowadays. And it makes me sad. Because I very much like family. I'm a family person. There we go. Okay. Half-Life 2, we're back! We're back! We're fucking back. I'm not on there. Half-Life 2 time! For a bar. Alright, we made this water rise, so... I was really tired last time. A little too tired to think. Oh, I can move that out of the way. Oh, hey, would you look at that? What's through here? Oh, the other side! See? I would not have figured that out because I was way too sleepy yesterday. Ooh, what's down there, though? Running out of oxygen. There we go. Back down. Wait, what? Oh, I have to regain it? Most of your family passed away. I'm sorry. Remember that you can find family in friendships as well. I know everyone says things like about like how blood is like the thickest, but like I genuinely think friendships can be as strong, if not stronger, than blood sometimes. Is this my goal? Is this what I was trying to do? I'm confused. My character does not like standing on these. Come on, Gordon. What the fuck? I like sunk. Okay, that is what I was meant to do. That was really finicky. The ladder doesn't go up here. The ladder only goes up to there. I'm gonna get shot at again, aren't I? No. I'm gonna get drones, though. I feel the drones coming. Ah! I told you! I told you! I told you! I told you! I could feel them! Fucking Christ. Soda bottle. I was like, well, my cover's blown. Might as well get in there. My predictive skills are off the charts. I'm really good at predicting things. I've been watching Little House on the Prairie. You know, Little House on the Prairie is a very predictable show. But it's very nice. I love Little House on the Prairie. It makes me so happy. Like, there's just so many good vibes. It's just like a family-oriented show. It reminds me of my grandma, because my great-grandma, her favorite show was Little House on the Prairie. So I'd always, like, sit with her and watch Little House on the Prairie at her house. I don't know. Real wholesome shit. If you guys are tired of modern TV shows disappointing you and making you feel like shit, try watching, oh shit. Try watching Little House on the Prairie. You might feel some joy again. Going. I love loot. The physics in this game, there's like everything's like so interactable now. Like things were interactable last in like Black Mesa, but damn, was Half-Life 1 like this? Where like everything was just so like touchable? So I'm guessing now I gotta play a little bit of Half-Life 1. I don't think I'd stream it, because I don't think I'd like commit to like playing through completely Half-Life 1. Maybe sometime in the future. I just want to see what the technology was like, because I guarantee you a lot of this shit was probably like massive tech upgrade. I had a guess. You know, I really think playing this game so far... Oh shit.
Hazardous radiation levels detected.
Playing this game so far... you know, I play Black Mesa, but like playing just like Half-Life 2 so far, I'm having way more fun in this game than 90% of modern games. Am I gonna have to go through the radiated waste? Oh no, good.
Like that?
Hi, what's up?
Hey, you're Freeman, aren't you? We got word.
I don't know if I own the game. Good question. Let me check. Sorry, let me check. Do I have Half-Life 1? Wait, hold on. I don't have Half-Life 1. Simple Goo Man, hello.
Mesa East to Station 6. Do you read? Dr. Freeman is on his way down.
I don't mind the loading interruptions, actually. I like knowing when the,
Gordon Freeman has returned. It is
when the
critical
level
to get to
changes.
Black Mesa East.
As long as it's not too long.
Better get going now.
So that means the game saved. I like knowing when the autosave is. This game's hilarious, dude. Ow. Get off me. Get off my head. Yeah, freak. Oh my god. It's the sound effect. It's the sound effect. Me when I wake up in the morning. Hey. Oi. Oi. Chillax. Hold on. Phone vibrate. Someone at my door? It's not a package. Okay. It's $2. Hell yeah. It's gonna be like an after I move kind of thing. Ow! That was not cool. Dude, I'm missing shots so bad. I wish I could pick up the head crab. Here. Barrel. Barrel. Barrel? You want barrel? Want barrel? You not want barrel? Oh, you're a wire! Silly me. Ow. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Dude, this is fucked. Why is this shit so radioactive? Hi. Oh, you're gonna die somehow.
Hey, Dr. Freeman.
Oh, you're
I'm
not.
hoping you'd show up. Got
I
this
thought you were gonna
airboat all
die.
gassed up and ready to go. It's gonna be tough dodging civil protection out there in the open, but drive hard and you'll make it.
Right.
You'll find more help up at Station 7.
I want to hit this
Just
woman.
a few bends up the river.
Damn it.
It's the old red barn.
It prevented me from killing people. Oh shit. Let's fucking go. Whee! Whee! Where are we going? Okay, where are we going? Oh, I think I see it. Here. Over here. Right? Wait, hold on. Can I put you on top of here? Hello? Oh, hi! Goodbye. What the hell? How did you hit me? How did you hit me? Damn it. See, aren't you guys excited to have me out on the road soon? I'm a good driver. I haven't driven at all yet. I've only gone to a class. When I did drive, I used to drive too fast. And I would scare the because there's like someone training to be a driver's ed instructor, so he would sit in the back seat and he acted terrified the entire time I drove. Like he was stressing out. Sorry, I drive fast. I have places to be. Don't you also drive fast when you have places to be? Get all the licenses? You're right, I should drive it. You're crazy you said that. I had the opportunity. Ow. I had the opportunity when I was younger to take flight training lessons. Couldn't do it because I couldn't afford it, but I was given the opportunity.
Station 12, come in. Station 12, do you read?
Sheesh. Thank you. Ooh, I like supplies. Thank you. It's real nice of you. Where am I going? Errol. Oh, are we doing physics shit? I bet you were doing physics shit again. Right? I have no idea, actually. Muy inteligente. Those sounds. That's what those sounds were. What is that? Oh. Oh, I see. We are doing physics shit. so glad I pushed those barrels down. Alright. Watch this shit. Do you see that shit, chat? Oh my lordy. Oh my god! Ah! That siren. You guys hear it too, right?
Individual, you are charged with capital malcompliance. Anti-citizen status approved.
Nothing. Hello, my little friend. You're a strong little fellow. You never knew there was something there? I used my eyes. I looked right there and I saw, oh, there's the lambda symbol. Oh my god. Oh, loading zone. Loading zone. Oh, disappointing. I think I got him. Woo! It's worth a shot. I think I'm good at navigating this game. What do you guys think? You guys think I'm good at navigating? Whoa. Science-y.
We now have direct confirmation of a disruptor in our midst. One who has acquired an almost messianic.
Whoa, what is this shield made out of?
His figure is synonymous with
This is like some Halo shit.
ignorance and decay.
What is that? Is that like fluid?
Black Mesa is a material that may directly hit his fate. And yet unsophisticated minds continue to imbue him with romantic power.
What happened to you? You look a little burnt. Dude, the gore is kind of crazy. It's nuts. This is based on a real corpse? That's fucking crazy. I was like caught off guard. I was like, that looks kind of realistic. What you looking at, smooth skin? Who's gonna be hiding back here? Oh, I thought there was gonna be something hiding. No head crabs? Knew it. I fucking knew it. That's why I had my gun out. Fuck, there's some like... What is that? Oh, okay. That took care of that. Yo! Look at the glass physics! Check this shit out! Do you know how long it took Valve to put glass physics like this in Counter-Strike? That's awesome. They didn't put physics like this in Counter-Strike until CS2. In a Counter-Strike Global Offensive, that is. I need to pee. What is this? Is this Viagra? Go, 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 go. I need to pee. I'm gonna go pee again. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, I just sent a text to my mom. I'm back. An enemy? Can I snipe with this? Ow. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think I hit Windows S. I'll get this one of these times. Did I get it? I don't think I got it.
Warning. Vital signs critical. Critical package.
Give me a second. I got this time. Did I get him that time? How about this time? How about this time? I got it this time. This time. This time. Come back here. I think I got him. I'll be right back. We're back. I got them. Yay! That was easy, right? Right? I sure got him. Those grenades were sure helpful. That'll do it. Oh, hi. Watch this. That didn't work. Fuck. The grenades kind of suck. I'm not gonna use the grenades. credit score change. Woohoo! Let me through the window. I can't see shit. It's dark in here. Ah, I see why that's back there now. That was very rude of all of you. This shit ain't Minecraft.
User dead.
Ow, that hurt! What the fuck? Oh! Okay, that I can't run through that. Oh, I can't run through that. Unfortunate. Dude. Dude, this feels like Halo. Y'all feel me? This is literally Halo 2. Or no, this end of Halo 1. This is literally the end of Halo 1. This is RNG. This is literally RNG. Hashire sore yo kase no yo ni. Hashire, hashire, uma musame. I like driving. This is awesome. I park here now. Holy shit, that alarm is loud. Hello? 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 Ah! Helicopter! 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 I'm gonna pick that up. Helicopter, helicopter. Into the chopper! Fuck you! Anything else? This game's awesome. I love Half-Life. I love Half-Life. Fuck. I don't love parkour though. Not with a suit. Ah! Helicopter! Helicopter! Helicopter. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. Did you hear her? 6-7. 6-7. I'm healing here. God, I'm so brain rotted now. Is that a phone call? Hold on. Am I getting a phone call? No. Fuck you! Fuck you! Yeah, get out of here. All right. Let's go get our dinghy. Dinghy. Where do we go to get my dinghy? Where's the way out of here? Is this a door? No, but this is a doorway. Woohoo! This is fun. The sequence is really enjoyable. Nice try, motherfucker. Oh, shit, that's so cool. Holy fuck. Okay, the loading zone did kind of take the swagger out of it. Haha, nice try, motherfucker. You can't get me! You can't get me! I'm Gordon Freeman! And I'm faster. Ouch. God, this is so fucking cool. This game is so fucking good. Woo! Shit! Ah, hell. That's okay. Come on! Come on, Gordon! Come on, Gordon! Get up there! Come on, Gordon! Yes! Fuck out of here. Barrels! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this is so cool. What's up here? What's up here? Oh, I guess I'll never find out, 'cause fuck you! I wanna know what's up there! Woo, secret cache. Woo! Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Watch this. Woo! Ow. My one weakness. Oh my god. They really want me dead. I'm a bad bitch though, you can't kill me. I'm a bad bitch though, you can't kill me. Shoot at me all you want. Ain't gonna make a difference. I didn't run that over. There we go. What's this? What's wrong with it? I like this mechanic. This is fun. Oh, take a washing machine. I bet you that would do the trick. Oh, hell yeah. This game's awesome. The hell? How'd you know?
I wouldn't believe it if I couldn't see with my own
What's
eyes.
up?
Dr. Gordon Freeman himself.
That's me! I might have led people here. I think they know I'm here.
We gotta move out before the combine picks us up. Just ready to pull out.
Oh, you got a slave. Nice.
Hurry. Gotta tear down this camp and get out of here.
Greetings to the free man.
Yeah.
Come on in. I'll show you.
I gotta raid your base first. Got anything in here? Any valuables? Whoa, map. Whoa, map. Whoa, map.
Here, take a look at this.
Okay.
This here's the dam. It's just up ahead.
Damn.
Eli's hideout is here. A stone's throw from the apron and nestled in the old hydro plant.
I'm funny.
But getting there with that hunter chopper on your ass, next to impossible. Good news is, the Vortigaunt's working his magic on your airboat, so you'll have a little more firepower going
funny.
forward. I think he's just finishing up now. Go on out.
Yo, what the fuck you doing? Knock that shit off.
There we are. That gun came off one of the same hunter choppers that you're up against. I always like to bring a little irony to a firefight. Take that chopper down, and you should be able to tear on through to Eli's place.
The Freeman will accept this weapon or suffer greatly on the road ahead.
Why is he trying to be polite? Don't be polite with me. Whoa, you see that shit? Woo! That was rude. That was really, really rude. Actually, this is so rude. I can't think. I'm under pressure. This is really rude. Anyways. That was really rude of them. Ow, that was rude too. Ow, that was so rude! Oh, fuck me! Ow! How did I miss all that health? How did I miss all that health? Jesus, their aim. There we go. Nice try. Oh wait, I have guns? I didn't realize! That's the upgrade I got. That's okay, I don't need a gun. I'm sorry, I don't like when the slaves talk to me. I kind of tune them out. Woohoo! Oh boy, that's a death. Okay. Okay, that's also a death. Jesus fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay. So close. So close. The rockets are too hard to aim at. The rockets are like impossible to aim at. Okay, I don't... Oh, there's health here. There's health here. There we go. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Although I'm still fucking trash. I'm actually garbage.
User dead. Okay. Is it over? I somehow managed to parallel park. So how do I get my doohickey over here? Through the container? Oh, I see. I got you. That wasn't exactly through. I can make it fit. I made it fit. I made it fit. Let's go! It's so tight. I would actually peg everyone here. Real shit. Oh my god! Holy shit! No, no, no! Ah!
out. Yay! 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 Oh. Hello. Yay!
This is awesome. I miss my baby. I want my baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Baby! Where's the baby? Where my baby at? I'm a mama missing her. Actually, I'm a father. I'm a father missing his child. What am I doing here? Uh-oh. 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 I hope Gordon's a good swimmer. Well then, that's a doozy. Oh shit. Hello?
We've got something. Okay,
Hi.
It's human.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Take it easy in there.
I'm
We're safe
Gordon.
now.
Everyone knows who I
You'll have to
am.
forgive the scanning process. We can't take any chances.
I'm Gordon. Everyone knows who I am.
Freeman?
Yeah, see? See?
Gordon
I told
Freeman?
you. I told you. I told
You
you.
made it here this quickly. Well, Eli is going to be amazed, not to mention relieved. I'm Dr. Mossman, Dr. Judith Mossman. I've been hearing about you since long before the Black Mesa incident. Oh, Black Mesa. I do so envy you working with Eli and Dr. Kleiner when they were at the top of their field.
Yeah, I
There
didn't
we
do
go.
anything
You
wrong.
can come through now. I'll take you down to Eli right away. He would never forgive me if I kept.
Oh,
waiting.
you're hot. Dang.
We could certainly use the extra help around here.
Psst. Hey,
We've covered a lot of
I'm
ground
gonna bang her.
This way, Dr. Freeman. We're closing in on a reliable local teleport technology.
Really?
Something the Combine still hasn't mastered. Eli thinks their portals are string-based, similar to our Calabi-Yau model, but they've failed to factor in the dark energy equations. They can
Dark
tunnel through from
energy?
their universe, but once they're here, they're dependent on local transportation. If they knew what we were doing with entanglement,
Sorry, I'm a little distracted. All distracted.
listen to me. I sound like a postdoc. I'm just so excited to think that we'll finally have the chance to work together.
Oh yeah, we can work together if you want.
Where was I?
I do have some conditions
Oh,
though.
yes. Dr. Kleiner compressed the Zen relay far beyond anything he imagined at Black Mesa. We've figured out how to use Zen as an unexpressed axis. Effectively,
Look, you're
it
utilizing the
switch
slaves.
so we can swing around the border world and come back in local space without having to...
You're utilizing the slaves. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, here's Eli now.
All right, good. You keep right up.
Eli, look who I found in the airlock.
Gordon Freeman. Let me get a
Peg
look at you,
leg.
man. My God, you haven't changed one iota. How do you do it? Now let's see. The last time I saw you, I sent you up for help after the resonance cascade. I never thought it would take you this long.
This
to
guy
get
looks so
back to me.
familiar.
Welcome to the lab, anyway. It's not Black Mesa, but it served us well enough.
It's going to be a lot more like Black Mesa with Gordon here to help.
Right you are. MIT graduates are few and far between these days. We'll get you out of that hazard suit and back into your lab coat where you belong.
Let me just finish up some work and I'll see what I can dig up. Dr. Freeman, it's been a real honor. I'm looking forward to working together.
Feel free to look around. You remember my wife Ozian, don't you? That picture and Alex were all I managed to carry out of Black Mesa.
Shit. This is a predicament. Your wife's hot.
Oh, Gordon. The void
hi!
said you were here.
Your mom's
I can't
hot.
believe you made it so quickly on foot.
I believe he broke your record, honey.
Well, he earned it. I guess you proved you can handle yourself out there.
There's nothing Gordon can't handle, with the possible exception of you.
Dad, please.
I'm gonna hit the daughter too. Anyways, this is where I'm gonna stop for the day.
I have some things to think about after the stream. You know, I got some things to think about after the stream. So, you know, what's the name of this woman? I just need to make sure there's a tag for her. There's a tag for her, right? What's her name? Anyways, I'll see you guys again tomorrow for some Dark Tide. Otsukuraba. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Goodbye.